Hello, my name is Matthew Ismailov, and I'm the director of the movie Roots.
Hi, my name is Teddy Farmer. I'm a student at Think Global School, and I was the main actor for Matt's movie this term.
So I'm Ignacio Coles, one of the actors in the film.
The idea came to me after watching Rabbit Proof Fence because before that I actually didn't know anything about sound generation, and after watching that I was confident that the idea, the topic of my whatever art piece would be sound generation. And my first idea was actually to make a play, but after I realized how much time it would consume and how much work should be done and that I don't have enough time, I decided to make a movie, which for me seemed to be easier and more interesting because I was more interested in filmography. Yeah, and so then it was the time when I started thinking about the ideas. I confirmed with actors, I talked with Teddy, Ignacio if they're gonna be in or not. And then it came the break where I took the masterclass of Ron Howard, which is my inspiration model. And I started writing the script, finding places, people, and yeah, that's how the work started.
I think because I can't even remember when Matt asked me to do the film. He just sort of asked me to come down one day, and then I did. So, and then from that point on, I was in the movie.
The challenges I faced was first of all the time limit, because I didn't realize how much time we have and that it takes so much time to actually film stuff. And also, as Teddy and Ignacio had their own projects, we had to do some time management and do all of that sort of stuff, so we couldn't spend all of the time we had on only my movie. So yeah, I had to find out a way, and we did. But the first week of filming was lame. It was super awful. I just deleted all of it. I just hated it because it had no sense and no logic, no connection.
So after the first week, Matt came to us and he was like, "All right, scrap all that. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it all over."
So we forgot about it and started refilming everything on the week 2. And on the week 2, we filmed the hardest and the best part of my movie in the Royal Botanic Gardens with the indigenous tour guide, Dan. I'm really thankful to him that he agreed to play in my movie because he just made it. He was improvising most of the times, but he was doing it perfectly. All of what he said, all of what he did was just amazing. When I was standing behind the camera, I was just like, whoa, that's all I had in my mind.
So what was interesting about the movie, or making the movie, was I guess being an actor for the first time. It may be evident that I've never acted before. And, we went out to meet some people that I had never met before. I had to pretend to be the grandson of this guy who I had also never met before, which is pretty challenging. I guess collaborating with 2 other people consistently.
Another interesting thing was actually seeing what I had on my storyboard, the scenes that I had in my head for a month, appearing on the timeline of my editing. It was just amazing.
I think the most interesting part was sort of working with Teddy and sort of him both as an actor and as a character sort of growing through the film and sort of watching his progress in acting, because I think we sort of started with no experience and then sort of worked our way up.
So I think the most interesting part of this whole process was, first of all, watching Teddy and Ignacio improving. Actually, their acting skills really improved because from what we filmed first scene really changed from the time we were filming the last couple of shots. Super different.
So I think what was most difficult about this whole film is that, especially with newer actors and with newer filmmakers, there's always going to be a disconnect in exactly what the vision is. And I think that sort of traversing through exactly what Matt's vision was and then what Teddy and I and all the scenes that we were in could provide was always a little bit sort of up in the air, and so I don't know, that was a little bit difficult.
So showing emotion as an actor was quite challenging, especially as a person who's not very expressive normally.
Another challenge that we faced was the audio, because first of all, like the first of my idea how to solve that was filming with the camera and then just like sitting on the other day and filming it on the microphone, recording the audio, and it didn't work because we couldn't get into the lifts and all of that stuff. So I decided to change the strategy, and I was holding the microphone while filming the video, and it made what it was supposed to do. So doing this project really helped me to understand the role of the director and the role of each person behind the camera and on the stage. The director is the keeper of the story. The camera is the tool that he uses to tell the story, and the actors bring life to it, and that creates a great movie. I loved being a director. I got this amazing experience working with the actors, showing them what I need to do, and also time management skills I really improved through this project. And yeah, it was amazing in general. I think I really improved myself as a director, and I tried myself as a director.
So Matt, with Matt you walk into a scene and he tells you where to stand and what to do and what emotion to express. So it's quite straightforward, especially for an actor who's never done anything like that before. On the other hand, he's pretty stubborn with some things, especially, well, no, I wouldn't say with text, because he accepts, actor improvisations, right? But on the other hand, he definitely wants to film his own scenes and have his own plot, He's pretty determined in that sense. That can be either good or bad, depending on how you want to see it. Yeah, I would say he's a pretty good director, It's pretty fun.
I think that especially his mass direction giving throughout the whole filmmaking process got a lot better. I think that when it started, it was a little bit vague. And then as we went through, and then both Matt and Teddy and I all knew what we were supposed to be doing, it went so much more smoothly. We were getting shots done like that, and overall there was a very obvious exponential growth in there.
Yeah, it was good working with Matt. I guess you could say that he is quite a spiky character, He knows what he wants to do, and he knows what he doesn't want to do, and there's not much of an in-between. Yeah.
So yeah, I really like working on the project, and I want to thank all of the guys who participated with me, all of the people, and just remember, there's no you without your roots.